Hi again, folks. In this video, I am just going to throw some random thoughts at you. That's about it. Coming up. Yep, I'm just going to throw random thoughts at you as a Sabres fan. Look, you know, I was looking at the season, breaking it down, looking back, looking at the accomplishments, guys. This was a season of accomplishment, okay? I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. I got no clue. Something's in me that just wants to talk about the boys today. I'm looking at this team this year like we went leaps and bounds, finishing 32-39 with the lowest paid team in hockey, with Boychuk's contract to boot on top of that. You know what I mean? I mean, we had so much cap space that we didn't really hit the floor. Let's be honest. We weren't even a floor cap team. We were a fake floor cap team. And what the beauty was of that, as our two high ticket guys, Okposo and Skinner, both showed up. Both showed up. They had all the reason in the world this year not to show up with the team we were going to ice. But there was some sort of drive in that dressing room that wasn't there. You know what? And again, I'm going to go on Kevin Adams. And of course, Granato, I want to give credit to also, because to get the team to go 32-39 with the amount we spent and basically slapping together a quick fix team to buy time for our youngsters is what we did. But Kevin Adams, like I was talking about in that Sabre Zone video, was he was maybe able to spot character. He's probably able to spot character, and sometimes character is just as important as talent, guys. It really is. This is what happens to players. Look at Hall of Fame players. Okay, they get older, and let's say we'll throw Steve Yzerman out there as an example. So Yzerman gets older. He goes from this guy to get 60 goals and 80 assists. In his career year, he had like 150 points or something one year, didn't he, right? And so he goes into that, he goes from that and he goes into like a point per guy, even less, but he's smarter and he's able to identify with how being a champion is now instead of a superstar. You get it? This is where his thinking is at now. And this is where I think Adams can bring us, and this franchise, if we make the right decisions. So there might be guys that we want, might be players that we want this offseason, I'm saying, but they might be in phone calls with Adams and he gets off the phone saying, no, just no. Even though he knows he could have got, let's say, that goalie, he might just shake his head and say, no, we're not going to spend $5-6 million a year on this guy, or $4 million, whatever it is, because he just gets a bad vibe or whatever it is after the phone call. And I really do believe that they're going to make sure they talk with people before they bring them into our dressing room. They're not just going to go and say, oh my God, sign him, like Pegula did with Skinner on the big contract that Botterill got blamed for, which was the mistake of Pegula. So that Bots is off the hook there for that one. If we can identify that we want character in our dressing room as well, this team will be just fine, because we were fine without all the talent, guys. Once we got our game together, we were pretty damn competitive down the stretch, as you guys seen. That means we can do it as a floor team. I mean, think about it. If next year we finished, let's say we go floor team again. We're a floor team in the cap era of the dead cap era, I guess I could call it. And if we do that, then there's a reasoning behind it, and it's not to save money, because that's what Sabres fans will think. It's about saving money. No, we cannot max out our cap, because in 2 years from this summer, we got a lot of guys coming into contracts. Rasmus Dahlin is one of them. We got guys coming into contracts. We have next year Tage coming into a contract. We have to get this right. We want to keep this core together. We do. We don't want to start losing players because of money. It's the dumbest thing. It really is. So don't overpay, whatever you do. And don't forget, The $6 million of Okposo's coming off the books. One more year, and that's it. So he'll be coming off the books. He'll take a cheap contract if he sticks around an extra year or so. We'll see. I don't even know if he intends. He might not. He might get a job as an assistant coach. Who knows what it is after. But I could tell you, if we're smart with the money, guys, we're going to be in great shape. And I want to protect that at all costs. I really do. I get worried about that. I love what's going on in Buffalo right now. I'm not just saying it because I'm a fan. I love what's going on. We quietly messed up the league a lot, the best we could down the stretch. And they made the fans proud down the stretch. They won all the big games. They won when it really mattered, I found. You know, so what we got to do now is build upon that and not let that momentum train pass us by, because that's what can happen, guys. That can just happen, is that we have a shot at getting something really good going here, and we go and sign 2 dumb contracts, and the next thing you know, it passes us by one more time. No, we got to keep money open. We got to be smart with our cash. I guess that's what this video is turning into right now. Yeah, I'm talking about the Sabres cash, because I really, really believe as a fan that that is our ace in the hole when it comes to winning a championship eventually. If we manage the money properly and we don't get stupid and go and sign some guy to like $10 million a year because he's the biggest free agent out there. No thanks. No, don't do it. We're building internally from within. We're building within our farm. We got to keep going that route. If we continue that way, I'm so sure we're headed to greener pastures very soon. But the one thing that can mess it up, I'll say it again, is if we mess up the money and mess up the cap, then we have to lose somebody eventually that we don't want to lose. And if we do that, you tell me, bad money management can kill a team. And I don't want that to be us. Right now, I'm feeling good about the boys, as you can tell. I am. I'm feeling good. I'm excited for October, guys. I am. I can't wait for July. Everything's going to happen in July. We're going to find out really the nucleus of our team. We're going to find out a lot of things that all the guys we're going to sign. You know, we're going to have another young team again. And who are we going to get that we're not expecting? I really think Kevin Adams is going to hit some home runs, because what players really wouldn't want to come to Buffalo now after what they just did this year? Word gets around. I always say that. The word gets around. They know the dressing room's healthy. They know that management's healthy. They probably hear from their friends that have, you know, played here, or, you know, or their in-law played on the Sabres, whatever it is, you know, that coming to Buffalo is not such a bad thing now, like people once thought it was not too long ago. So leaving it there, guys. I'm excited about the future. I just wanted to talk about the boys tonight. I miss them, you know. I can't wait for the season to open. You know, I'm just going to get through this playoffs and get right back at Buffalo Sabres hockey. And we'll talk a little more Sabres, guys, tomorrow night. All right, have a good one. I'll see you then.